Welcome back. New developments in the case of a father convicted of trying to murder his newborn daughter. He told police he put antifreeze in the child's milk because he did not want to pay child support. A judge.
Oh my God, really? So you old enough to do the deed with the mother, but you ain't man enough to take care of the kid.
Sentenced that father to 50 years in prison. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez.
I'm sorry, 50 years is not enough. He needed to be 150 years in prison. Matter of fact, when he passed away, put his body back in jail.
Is live in South Fulton, where she spoke to the lead detective in this case exclusively today. Taisha, this was a tough case for investigators, and I know for you as well to cover today.
It was tough for everybody. You know, many of the investigators, Karen, are parents themselves. You know, I'm a parent myself, so everyone has just been disgusted by this father's actions, especially because he appeared to have some remorse, confessed to police, but then took it back. Today, I had the privilege to...
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, him going to jail, actually, he kind of gets off from not having to pay child support. I think the law need to change. I think these particular people need to work while they're in jail and use the money that they make from their new job to pay child support still.
Talk to the child's mother. She's not ready to talk about the conviction just yet, but she did tell me the child is doing okay.
It hit home because it was an 18-day-old baby.
South Fulton Police Sergeant Serta Dickerson was the lead detective on this attempted murder case back in 2020. He said seeing this newborn poisoned by antifreeze was tough.
With our job, we have to really tap into two different places. We have to do our job. We also have to be empathetic with the parent. So it kind of hit home based off of us trying to figure out who done it and what the motives were.
It all started when Curtis Jack got his co-worker pregnant. She told police Curtis tried to get her to terminate the pregnancy for the entire 9 months. Once she had the baby, she had to stay in the hospital. So she told the father to come pick up breast milk from her and take it to the baby at the grandmother's house. Curtis.
Okay, so I'm not going to blame the mother, but make it make sense to me, please. This man don't want to have anything to do with the baby. He has made that perfectly clear for the entire time that you are pregnant. So you trust the same man to take milk. I'm sorry. That, no. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen or ever heard of in my life. And also, whoever put money on his books, all that money need to be taken and given to the mother. His ass need to be in jail and suffer.
Told police he put antifreeze in the milk because he didn't want to pay child support. That could have killed that child.
Yes.
It didn't. But once Curtis was indicted and faced several charges, including attempted murder, he took back his confession. So detectives and the DA's office had to work even harder to make sure the case was solid and they got a conviction.
It's beyond just getting a confession. We still have to prove that the person actually committed the crime. I mean, you still have to prove that the person is...
So let me get this right. The person tell you they did it. Now you got to prove they did it. Shouldn't there be enough proof already? They told you. Open and shut case. Where's the proof need to come from? Because to me, it came right out of the person's mouth.
Is guilty.
Detectives were so confused by the motive in this case because they said the father had a good paying job and the mother does too. I also want to mention this. Police say Curtis Jack was engaged to another woman at the time all this was happening, so that may have played a role in this attempted murder. We're live in the city of South Fulton. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
So that's what it was. It had nothing to do with the fact of him paying child support. He didn't want the number one woman to find out about the whole situation. So after all of this, he still couldn't just be a man and tell the truth. Oh my God, please. First off, 50 years is not enough. When he get out, that baby will still be alive, will still be walking around. So no. He don't need to get out. Let me know in the comments. Am I going too far? Do you think 50 years is enough? What do you think? How do you think, you would handle this? Let's get involved.